Look at that. Oh,
Where is it?
right there. How's everybody doing? Yes, we are back.
That is disgusting.
I know, I gotta fix that. We're back. We got
That
one
is
person.
nasty.
It's not nasty.
It is
Not
nasty. Ew, hey.
bad. Yes. We got a new camera, we got a new phone. Jojo AZ salute. Oh yeah. Hot Rod, Grumpy Roach, what's up, brother? Good old boy, 931. Big Nick, Tony Gutierrez, Robert Contreras, Tony Gutierrez. What's happening, folks? Fullerton.
Hi, Tony.
I'm lost track now. They go, Billy Jump, how you doing, brother?
Billy, he was
Billy
talking about
Dodger
you
Blue.
the whole drive.
Yeah, Charles,
Big
Charles.
Max, we're glad to be back, sweetie. He just texted me.
What's up, Big Max?
You gotta call him too, remember?
Yep. So, we're back.
We
Orange
missed you.
County, what's
We-
up?
We missed you guys. Hi, James.
James Milton, what's happening? We did 4,100 miles and change in our Dodge Caravan.
That already had 127,000
Yeah,
miles
that
on
thing
it.
is an 06. Had 127,000 miles on it when I got it. Clinton Warner, what's
Hi,
up, buddy?
Clint.
Yeah, we're home, brother. Manuel, what's happening? So anyway, I changed the oil, the transmission fluid, the brake fluid, topped off the power steering,
Look
and
how clear you look.
yeah.
Mitch got a new phone.
And I topped up power steering in the water, and you know what? We did 4,100 miles in that thing, and it got us there and back.
Hi, AZ Gunslinger. How's it going? Hot Rod said, hell yeah. She did great. Like, no
Yeah.
problems at all.
I just put on cruise control, Highway 40 through Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, into Missouri.
Right.
And then we went 80, went through Nebraska, Billy Jump State. Wax getting famous. I seen him in another channel. That's right.
Hi,
Yeah,
Daniel Martinez.
Yeah, went through Nebraska, Wyoming, Utah,
We went to
Nevada.
Camdenton, Missouri.
They went to Camden, Missouri.
No, hon, we put in 4,100 miles. It had 127,000 to start with.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi,
And,
Lakewater. I hope that you're doing okay. We are
I
so
hope you're
pumped
feeling
that we
better,
missed
brother.
you. On the other hand, that little person down there by the name of Clint, we did see.
Yeah, we got to see Clint
lives in
Warner,
Arizona.
which a lot of you guys might see his comments on here. I spoke about him in a video that hasn't been published yet. Let me see, where's the camera? Over there? Over there. So anyway, I just put that car in cruise control and cruise. I'd go like, you know what? I tripped out too. Wyoming, parts of Nevada, Utah. They got a speed limit of 80 miles an hour, and I just put it at 80, cruise control, kicked back and steered. Yeah. Yeah.
It feels weird not being on for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it feels weird not being here for 2 weeks. We're sorry that we didn't come on. What's up?
Billy
What?
Jump said I got the front rebuild on the truck, brother.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I told you, Billy, he talked about you all
Yeah.
week long.
Yeah, so we want to do hot shot driving. Every time we saw a truck with a trailer, I go, there's a hot shot driver. Ooh, look at that. Look, it's a nice truck, you know. Yeah, the whole way. And she's kind of warmed up to the idea of the hot shot driving. I
Clint,
think.
really? You're just going to sign off just like that?
Yeah, so, all right, Clint. Have a good night. Have a good night, Clint.
No, you're going to say,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hit the like button, share it, right? What else?
and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, and subscribe if you haven't already,
And
please.
to all our members, you see that your little button next to your name, it means you've been a sub for over a month. So thank you guys to all our new members and all our new subs.
Yeah, that means,
By the way,
More than you know.
we have all these people to thank
yep,
for hitting
yep.
over 17,000 guys.
We got over 17,000.
We do now.
Wow. And you know what? I think doing interviews on Damage Done and Al Profit, shout out to you guys, And I want to tell you, damage done is not done. They did another interview in the Mike Thompson saga, which should be posting soon. I thought it would be up, but it's not. They did another interview that I think you guys will really like. I haven't seen it. I got a preview by phone call. He told me who they were interviewing and X Games. That's right. That's right, Ryan Foster. So I think you guys might want to keep your eye out at Damage Done podcast, YouTube, whatever.
It's gonna be good.
It's going to be good. You're going to get...
Who it was?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to give up the game, but they interview somebody who corroborates a lot of stuff I said about Mr. Thompson, a.k.a. No
Billy,
DNA to match his native claim.
I need to give a couple of shout outs and a couple of how are you doing. One is Lakewater, who injured himself this week. And I think that he's back. I think you're back home now, and I'm super sorry we missed you. But I wanted to let you guys know if there's anything that you guys we can do for you, please let us know. Everybody show Lakewater some love. He's
Yeah.
in Oklahoma, working Colorado, he hurt himself. So I just want to make sure you're doing okay. So if you need anything, please let us know. Billy Jump said, front end is done now. I'm making the burner and transfer case is almost done. I'm making it to a Julie brother.
Wow.
That's so awesome.
Billy, you know, I can't thank you enough. Really, I just can't thank you enough. And I want to thank Billy, too, for talking to us on the road, texting. Yeah, Chief Dirt Butt, Mike T. Thanks for the encouragement,
Yeah.
Billy, and the moral support along the way. Traveling 4,100 miles is a lot of ways to go, and so I appreciate your texts and your phone calls. And I want to thank Lakewater for all the support that him and his girl have given us over the time we've been on the air.
So if there's anything you
yeah,
can
and
do,
I hope you get well. Everybody keep Lakewater in prayers. He had an accident, hurt himself, but hope he's all right. And yeah, we love you, man.
And Slick,
We
we
can
were
help you out.
thinking about you this weekend. How are you, Psycho?
Yeah, what's up, Slick Ruler? Yeah, our next trip, long trip, it's going to be on a motorcycle. As soon as I get that backrest, up that way, Slick. So we might have to stop by and see you. Maybe.
Yeah, we have to go up to our place, our place up
Well,
in Lake Alpine.
we are going to go to Oregon, right? See
Yeah,
a friend.
yeah.
So we're going to go up to Oregon, so we might have to stop by and see Slick Ruler. Yeah, that's the same thing that goes with us, Billy. This is a Heart Intentions family, and oh, there's Lakewater. Said he's doing all right. We'll have to have surgery. Thanks for prayers and support. You got it, brother. If we can help you out, let us know, please. And Chuck 67. I don't see him on, but you know, thanks for everything. You know, we got a great bunch of people here.
Big Max, we miss you guys. And Cheche, Mitch has got some thoughts. So,
Yeah. I can throw it out here.
Slip said,
Yeah,
I've
I
been
see
dealing
it.
with my mom in the hospital. She had surgery and they caused her a stroke. Oh,
Yeah, we hope your mom gets better, Slick. You know, I can't relate to the stroke thing. You know, I can, but I can't. And I hope she gets better, brother. You know, my mom's in a skilled nursing facility. You know, end of life cancer stuff. So, but I'm sure your relationship with your mom was a lot better than mine was with mine, and I just pray that she gets better.
Also, shout out to our friend Bruce in Thailand.
Yes,
Captain
sir.
776.
Captain 777.
Says, welcome back. I missed you.
Oh, there's Whack. What's up, Big Whack?
Whack. What's up?
Yeah, Big Whack, my future business partner.
Whack, I don't know
Hopefully.
how you made that trip out there so damn fast because, man,
Yeah.
that was some shit right there.
Yeah.
We went to Reno last night.
Yeah.
Even though it's only 2 hours away, we stopped there last night.
It
Mitch
was-
had a good time. We'll just leave it at
I did
that.
not have a good
He
time.
did have a good time.
This phone is incredible. How's the picture?
It's really good. Look at
It's a lot better. Yeah, I had to get a new phone. My last phone, I'd tap on it, and thanks, Jim McLaughlin. What do you say?
I wish everyone peace. Prosperity to this dog and pony show. I don't know what I think he's probably referring to.
Fading Dog and Pony Show. I don't know what that means.
I think he's referring to the COVID.
Oh yeah, you know the COVID thing is back, and
Yes, Mitch got a new phone. He did.
yeah, my last phone I tap it when nothing would work, and so you know, we went in Texas and to the store, the phone store that we use, T-Mobile, right?
Yeah.
And man, I'm gonna tell you, the service in Texas
God, it's amazing.
compared to the service in California, where we live, is night and day. They couldn't have been more helpful. I mean, they did everything we asked, like no problem, with a smile on their face. The restaurants, people were so
I wish I had
cool.
that guy's card. I think his name was Ronnie in Amarillo, Texas, and
Yeah.
he was amazing.
Yeah.
We also went on a little field trip. I'm trying to talk Mitch into doing a video. It'll be much different than he's ever done, but we did a little field trip.
I went to prison while we were gone. All right. When we're in Wyoming, I got to confess, I went to the Wyoming State Prison. I was inside the Wyoming Frontier Prison. I was in a prison cell
Went to the gas station.
while I was actually, I actually went to the gas chamber. And I walked out. It's the first prison that I walked in voluntarily and walked out. No problem. We went to the Wyoming Frontier Prison. And it was funny because they have signs going there, and we GPSed it, and it took us to the Wyoming prison. It said nobody comes here unless they're authorized and all that shit. Best highways around, I'd say that. It's true there, Jim. Texas has a great
It
highway.
was so nice.
Um,
And don't forget the little ticket the girl gave us the first time when we had dinner.
yeah, I will. So, so we went into the Wyoming.
You gonna do a video on it?
I might do a video on it. We have a lot of photographs
Yeah, it was super
of
cool.
all the shanks, the tattoo equipment, the showers. Dude, this prison was built in 1901 and it closed in 1986, and it's a fucking trip. I'll just say this: if it was a California prison, we'd have been having it our way 100%.
Hi, Alex.
You know. Hey, Alex, what's up?
Slick's asking you about the whole thing with the
Yeah, I did.
Congo thing.
Hey, Slick, I might have to do a video about that, and
Are you really doing?
yeah,
Yeah.
not so much about that club, but maybe about that guy and about leadership and criminal activity and all that other kind of shit. I did hear about that though, Slick. From some folks down in Dago told me about it. Yeah, so the Wyoming State Prison is really a trip. They actually had a guy that was in there for murder, and they gave him a pardon under the conditions that he leave the state of Wyoming forever. Yeah.
Can you compare it to any other pens, Mitch? Yeah, you kept saying something over and over. This looks like.
A lot of it looks like San Quentin, like they have a bar that slides over, the Johnson bar. They pull the bar, it slides over, keeps your gate from opening. The chow hall really amazed me because they have these long tables that I'm sure you had to fill up. It was a trip. I'm going to do a video on it. I'm going to post photographs that I took. And it was a trip.
He's talking about the guy from Dave. Dave.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Some said I thought he was a good dude. I want to know.
Yes,
well,
Derek,
what
I did.
we've noticed is that there's a lot of people speaking on this, and they don't have any I don't know. It's weird. Whatever.
Yeah, Derek, I have, and before I went to prison, and during and after. So, I want to say this: the thing on Little Dave, I got it from some people that are kind of in the loop on that, and from the other team, and they told me what's going on, and there's guys making videos about it, and some lame on the East Coast that has a biker show that has no idea what's going on the West Coast with that outfit that guy was hooked up with. and also with guys who've been in prison who are not bikers, have no idea what's going on in the biker community. Um, you know, I have not watched your videos. I don't really care to. I did watch a guy on the East Coast who has a biker channel on YouTube. I ain't gonna mention it, but he was in a bike club out there and quit, which says a lot, because if I joined a bike club or any other organization, that would be me till the day they threw some dirt over my coffin, you know.
Roger from One Stop.
What's up, Roger?
Hi, Roger.
So guys are making videos and talking about that. They're not.
That might be a good numbers only one.
Yeah, they're not part of the biker community, so they have no business making videos about that shit. So, you know, what led up to that, and, you know, whatever.
We haven't done one on Saturday, or live on Saturday.
Yeah, we haven't done a live on Saturday in quite a while. But I have to say, going into the Wyoming Frontier Prison was quite a deal. It was built in 1901. Now,
Ew. These old lady made one?
Yeah.
A video for real?
yeah.
Okay, wow.
Anyways, San Quentin was opened in 1852. But they didn't start building the cell blocks until the early 1900s. So San Quentin cell blocks and the cell blocks in Wyoming Frontier Prison were built around the same time. They're a little bit different, a lot of similarities. They have 4 tiers high, San Quentin's 5. Yeah, we had fun, Billy.
Yeah.
So-
It's funny because Mitch was like, we stopped at a Pony Express. Should we
Oh, yeah.
stop? Should we stop? Good boy.
Yeah, we went to a Pony Express building in
Hi, GC.
Nebraska.
Is San Quentin or Folsom older?
San Quentin. San Quentin was built in 1852. It opened in 1852. The dungeon was the first building they built in San Quentin. When they tore down the old hospital, there it was, and they restored it because the majority were watered down these days. That's right, Jim. So anyway, the dungeon at San Quentin, they put a cement cap on the roof, but yeah, it's the second oldest in California. GC said he lives 20 minutes from San Quentin. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, the first building that the government of California built was the dungeon at San Quentin. So it is a historic monument, a functioning monument, because it's an active prison. So,
You know what,
how's
too?
that?
This is kind of off the subject.
And it's
but-
a terrible
But
place.
let's also talk about one of the things that I noticed while we were gone, was that
Oh, yeah.
we don't, Mitch and I talked a lot about this on this trip, but, we get certain things taken away from us that we just kind of go with because, we're citizens, we're law-abiding citizens, and,
Yeah.
we pay our fucking registrations every year.
Yep.
We pay a lot of money for our registration. We take it because that's what we're supposed to do, right? Smog in our cars, whatever. So when we get out of town, I notice that people,
That
like,
ninja.
they're like giving you like, hi, That Ninja. Like people are giving us like, would you like paper or plastic? And you don't have to pay for them.
Yeah.
Speed limits are 80 miles an hour. They only have 2 kinds of gas. It's cheaper. Like, and I just like, it blew my mind. Little simple people saying hello.
Yeah.
People talking to strangers, asking you if you need anything. Whatever. I told Mitch, I said, I didn't realize how bad California really was until
Yeah.
we weren't in California anymore.
I haven't seen, I don't know what's going on in South Africa. Someone said, have you seen the, salute Lupe, have you seen the chaos in South Africa? I haven't. So what she's saying is like we went in a restaurant in Texas,
Hi, Lupe.
and on the bill, the receipt, the waitress wrote, God bless you, right?
With a little heart.
With a little heart. And I said, hey, come here. When she brought, we're leaving. I said, did you write this on her? She said, yeah. I said, we live in California. And I said, thank you for that. And I said, if you wrote that on a check in California, they'd probably fire you. And she's like, really? And she's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I said, I really appreciate that sentiment, And she goes, well, God bless y'all, and I hope you come back and see us again. It was really cool,
It was.
And you go to Arizona, people set up tables alongside the road with a big sign that says ammunition, and they sell ammunition and guns right alongside the road. The cops do not bother them. That's right, Salty Rider. Salty Rider. Oh, by the way, I got a cold at Lake Havasu, which that's a story I'll get into. But yeah, so it cost my friend $30 to register his motorhome for 3 years in Arizona. It cost me $220 to register my old truck. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? I'll give you a chat in a bit. I'm glad you're better. That's Ryan.
I'm glad you're better.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because we were really tripped out, man, when your wife told us what's going on. So.
Derek said, I've been following your channel for a while, brother. You seem like a pretty cool guy. A real one. He's pretty cool.
Thank you.
In real life, too.
I'm just a dude, But yeah, we noticed the freedoms and the lack of taxation and other places, in other states. So.
That Ninja, we drove in a car, not on a motorcycle.
Yeah, we did in the car.
Hi, Izzy. How are you?
Hey, Iz. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're forcing people to move out of California.
Yeah.
Slick said that he's debating on buying a house in Pennsylvania.
Really?
I don't blame you.
Who said that? Slick? Well, Pennsylvania's cool. It does snow there.
Slick, I meant to ask you too. I'm sorry. Is everything okay with your house?
Yeah, how's
With
the fire
fires
up
on
there?
the house,
We didn't see a lot of
how's that
smoke
going?
on the way in.
Coming to the res cost me $1 a year, brother.
Hey, can white folks live on the res? I could claim to be native, even though I'm not. I will say this, too, about the Damage Done podcast. Someone pops up with some DNA, and Mr. Mike Thompson has absolutely no
Hi,
native
Frank.
blood.
How are you?
Yeah.
Hi, Ian. Izzy, how are you? I missed you. Sorry, I'm being a little bit out of the loop, but I really did try to take a vacation. So, Ryder said, Ohio is some of the best people I've ever met. Awesome down-home folks, but not to be played with, just good people in general.
Yep. Someone said something about the highwaymen.
Much love for Detroit. The Outlaws and Highwaymen are the predominant biker clubs out here.
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah. We saw them. They were out.
Yeah.
What were they? Iron.
Oh, I saw some Iron Horsemen
Yeah.
was that in Wyoming? That was in Nebraska.
Yes.
They were headed to New York, and they were coming out of Colorado, and I talked to him. I'm like, well, Iron Horsemen, they're out of San Diego. And he's like, yeah, we got some brothers from SoCal, and all that. They're from Colorado, so that was pretty cool. Billy said there's a lot of white folks here.
I like people that are so concerned about what they are doing, don't give a shit about what you're doing. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. That's
how life should be.
That's very well said, bro. I like that.
Only reason somebody should have, what's up, John? Only reason somebody should have concern about what you're doing is if they're your family or your friends and they're concerned about your well-being. Other than that, I mean.
Do we have gypsy jokers down this way?
Oh, we don't. Gypsy Jokers left California. They had a little battle with somebody and back in the early 70s, I think.
Mark
And
said my
went
mother's
up
best
to Oregon.
friend growing up as vice president of Iron Horsemen in Denver.
Oh, cool. John, wow. Thank you, John. That really
Rock
means a lot.
says he's going to be the first crit, guaranteed. We're building this.
John Jim gave us
so much.
$20. Thank you, Jim, so
Thank you.
much.
You said you're a good dude. That's so nice.
It means a lot to us, Jim.
Thank
It
you.
really
And
does.
we got 61 people on now.
Wow.
And Mitch is gonna do a little. Go ahead.
What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it took her forever to get our Viking
It took
shirt
Forever. I'm sorry.
vectored and put up, so we could, because we got to get a new printer, and so if you look down here, we got some new Viking paraphernalia.
We got
That's
Viking tank tops.
Yeah.
It's
You got
really
some
popular.
socks on
That
there?
shirt is very popular.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got some new tank tops.
I'm gonna do
I did
another one,
sweatshirts.
too.
I gotta put some more. But what's really cool, and I'm gonna order them as soon as we get them. We'll put them on. I'm gonna show them the blue one too that we got. So they just what the color looks like on the sweatshirts. Is that I made cell phone covers with the
Yeah.
Viking on them.
Yeah,
so.
we got cell phone covers, all that with Viking. Good night,
Good night,
Roger. You have a good night, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Mental South Africa, 127 crazy lady. Wow. Yeah, so Detroit, man, it's quite a thing. I know that it is outlaws out there predominantly, and their support clubs and whatnot. I have a friend. Well, I know a guy. He was from Richmond, and he went on the run because he was wanted for a burial ground in Ukiah, and he was in a motorcycle club out here, and he got busted in Detroit, and the feds got him, and they showed him a photo album. They're like, yeah, we know you guys did this and that and the other, but what about all these bodies here? Showed him mug shots, all these people that come up missing, but they have told him, are you guys gonna try to take over Detroit? They were all paranoid. They didn't know his status, so yeah, they freaked out. So
Wade said, been here since the very close to when you guys started. Shout out from Be More Love. Love your twos. You two's happiness. God bless.
Thank you so much. Baseball team at DVI, I don't really know. We used to play softball, and then we'd have playoffs, and then a series, and all that stuff. And I had a team of rejects, and they never made it that far. So, but they did play a lot of baseball, a lot of softball. Peter, what's up? Crozier. Yeah. So baseball was a big thing at DVI. Prisoner closing, and they
Peter's
should.
the one that's talking. He's already been on. He's talking about this on stuff right now.
Oh, really? I guess it's sad.
Did you guys find any good food back there?
Not really.
No, but that's in defense of that though.
It's a
We
badass
really were
burger.
driving through like state to
Yeah,
state. Like we
yeah.
literally spent one night in every state that we're going to, so it wasn't like we had lots of time to do stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah, we were just like, it was like, on the way there, it was like hotel, fast food, find a restaurant. I will say this, what was the name of that hotel we stayed at in New Mexico? El Dorado or El Rancho? The El Rancho.
It's an historic hotel.
Yeah, the El Rancho Hotel in Gallup, New Mexico is a home of the movie stars, and the movie stars are all like from the 50s. But I had a breakfast that had like a green chili, what's that called? That sauce, what's that sauce called?
I don't know. Chili verde, almost like a chili verde.
It's a green sauce, no, Benedict.
Hi,
Right,
Bluebell.
with a tortilla, with beef barbacoa, and an egg. And dude, it was so good.
I was happy because he was not a happy
It was
camper.
really
He
good.
was not feeling good.
Yeah.
Pop Rod says, cool, sometimes you get lucky and run along some good grub. Yeah, that's totally true.
Yeah, it was really
Hi,
good.
Casper.
And that was an old school, Les.
Les W just super chat.
Man,
is
thank
20
you,
bucks.
brother.
Thank you so much, sweetie. That's so nice. How are you, Les?
Yeah.
And Bluebell's
Hope
on. She
you're
said
doing well.
happy
Hey,
Saturday,
Bluebell.
Smileys. I know we haven't been on in a long
Yeah.
time. And John McHugh, where's the canvas?
Where's that
Did
canvas,
you send me
son?
it?
Now that I'm back, I'm going to focus on getting things done around here. We've been traveling a lot, and I'm really, one of the things I didn't like about traveling is I wasn't able to get the shed done, get things done, and start focusing on art and other shit. So
Trebolero, like Eastside, said, hey, Mitch, we're from Eastside Clover. The brand's not the only ones that had a 3-leaf clover. We're an old school hood from the early 20s and 30s.
that's right.
That's super cool.
That's right. Clover. I'm hip to it.
Billy
I'm hip to Clover. Yeah.
Aw,
And just for
Billy.
you guys that know, that's a South Sider. That's they're Latino or Mexican, Chicano, whatever you want to refer to them. They're not white. It's not a white neighborhood. It's a.
Good night,
Yeah,
Derek. We'll be
Clover.
on Wednesday night,
There's
too.
some very good guys from Clover too at prison.
Billy Jump said, next time you should come my way, and I'll have my beautiful wife make Indian tacos. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Does she make fried bread, too? Because I have a total weakness
Where's
for
the
that.
van? Let's go.
For you all, she's an awesome cook. Keeps my fat ass full. That's awesome.
Good night, Derek.
Oh, guess what?
Wow.
We got a new member, William Gurwell.
Well,
That's
thank you,
so
William.
awesome. We're going to be putting some more content. Again, we've been out for 2 weeks, so we'll be putting some more content. I think the whole biker one would be a good one for you to do on your
Yeah, I'll have
channel.
to do something about that.
John said the canvas is ready. We're going to go to FedEx tomorrow now that you're back.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
As
Thanks,
far
John.
as the video about Little Dave and all that, I do talk about stuff, but I never talk about specific groups or organizations because, I'm not a member of a club or gang or that shit. But I do want to talk about that in context of, I'm gonna have to do a video about that.
Guess what? You know who this is. Dago Mom in the
What's
house.
up, Big Mick? We love you, brother. And you know, she just can't get over that big, tall shot
No,
glass.
what I can't get over is his little tiny shot glass. That's what I can't
But I'll
get
tell you
over.
what, we did have a great time.
We really did.
And
it was super fun.
I want to tell you, Mick, David Marshall came up. Jason, I think, is his son. Remember, from Frisco. He used to be in Oakland and all that. David Marshall came up today, and he rode his brand new Road Glide up to see me. And I took him for a ride around Placerville and then back down through the mountains.
Hi, Jessica.
And to Highway 50, I told him, come on, slow poke. He said, man, I've just had this motorcycle for a week, bro. So that was cool. We're going to go down to Oakland and see him in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Billy Jump, he would be more than happy to do that for you.
What's that?
They just thought I should have you drop something for my record.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hi, Skill Set. How are you? Aw,
What's up, skill set?
Wade said, so crazy. I just prayed to God if it was red off. I know you're with me because I'm recovering from a motorcycle accident. Y'all are God sent. God bless and say I am a new Uncle Mitch.
Thank you, brother.
We hope you're doing okay, that you're all right.
We hope you heal up from that. You know, motorcycle wrecks, man, people that get hurt or die in those are really...
Good night, Ryan, and I know you and Mitch will talk soon, and
Yeah.
we wish you, I hope you're doing okay.
that's something near and dear to my heart. And just so you know, this guy Ryan that we're talking to, I went down and
AKA
tattooed on...
Drowsy.
Yeah, Drowsy. Well, I went down and tattooed on him, and I didn't finish the tattoo. He did pay me in full, down in Sacramento. And, you know, this guy had some problems. Him and his wife had some issues. They had some kids. They got their shit together. You know, clean, sober, great attitude. Started working, taking care of his family. Then he was down in Sac, where I used to work, actually, that area. And he was gassing up his car at a gas station. Some gangbanger jumped in there to steal his car. And he tried to stop him. The guy ran over him with his car and just, you know, he got really hurt really bad. So we're very glad that that he's better. And so now I can go down and finish that tattoo for him.
Billy said, really, that would be so awesome, brother. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Billy, we got you, man.
Hi, Debbie.
And, hi, Debbie. You know, Billy, the things that we talked about, you know, that you're trying to help us get going means a lot to us. And whatever we can do for you, man, we're you know, if it's within my capabilities, I'm down.
Hey, Peter, I will check it out. After we get done, we'll check it out.
What's that?
About the stuff in South Africa. We'll
Yeah.
check it out. GC said, when y'all go to Oakland, come say what's up to me if you get a minute.
Are
Of
you in
course, will.
Oakland?
We're going to go see his friend. Well, he did an interview with him, and I told him I really... Mitch's, the one
Right.
that he did with
All right,
Splinter,
Ryan.
I thought turned out really well. So I was like, you know what? People are asking about David Marshall. He was on... Was it Nat Geo he was on?
Yeah, he was on.
Yeah.
David Marshall was on National Geographic show about San Quentin. I also interviewed him here, and you know, he's a good dude. I'm gonna
So-
tell you something. His son rides motorcycles. His son's in a bike club. He's a cool dude. I also met him, and David Marshall was outlaw, hustler, had, you know, game beyond what most guys could. Thank you so much.
YouTube
Triple
Moira
Life
and
East Side,
YouTube.
thank you. Much respects right back to you, brother. Yeah, so David Marshall had hustle. When there was hobby, he was getting golds brought through hobby and just, you know, and sent it out to the street, and just he got in trouble because they were using bogus credit cards. I mean, he's got hustle. And when he works in San Quentin, I got a contract with somebody with a group called No More Tears. I've got a bunch of 16 by 20, 1/8-inch masonite panels, brought out of the carpenter shop. I made a bunch of picture frames. He went down and brought them all out for me. How he did it, I don't know. Helped me out quite a bit. I made like $450 off that contract. So David was a hated dude by guys that got no fucking game, as I was. While I was smuggling tobacco, guys were hating on me. But David Marshall, he's
Don't forget about the baseball.
yeah. Oh, yeah, he was a big-time baseball player. And guys were ratting on him because they didn't like him playing baseball. They thought, oh, that old dude, you know. But he was a damn good baseball player, too. And I always liked Marshall. You know, I always loved David. And I'm glad we're both out. We got to ride motorcycles together today, and meet Fred in Vacaville. Is it J3? I don't know about Fred. I don't know who Fred is. I have to. Anyways, I'm glad David got to come up and see me today, man. I said, hey, brother, you ever think we'd be out here doing this together? You know, and it's just amazing. You know, he's doing well. He's working, making good money, living with his wife. It was good to see him. So we're going to go down and see him. And he's living in the Bay Area. We're going to go see him and do a video live like we did with Splinter. I can't see the comments and she stepped out. Wow, that's awesome, Billy. You know, we do the same thing whenever we can. And I just want to give a shout out to Billy. He was communicated with me while I was out on the trip. And I just appreciate him 100%, man. Really. You know, that trip kind of kicked my ass. And I'm not going to lie. We went 4,100 miles. And you know what? If I did 4,100 miles on my motorcycle, it probably wouldn't have kicked my ass as much. You know, driving a car like that, it's like Wax said, you know, you guys are going to be sellies for 2 weeks. So, what's up, Derek? I can actually see the screen better without my glasses. And she's out, so. And the comments kind of roll by kind of quick, you know. Yeah. So, you know, we saw a lot of cool stuff, man. Wyoming was really awesome. It does snow there, and you know, like her parents live right next door to us, so that's cool. We talked about different states, this and that.
What happened to your hat? Look crazy.
What?
What happened to your hat? You look all crazy.
I don't look crazy. You still look crazy. You're crazy. You're talking about crazy.
You guys too. You gotta watch certain words that you guys use on this chat because we'll get blocked. So
yeah, they'll do
just
their
be careful
YouTube
of that.
does weird stuff. Like tonight, when I went to log on because I got a new phone, we did roll through Route 66 here and there.
I will say they said put your glasses on, bro.
I've seen that.
My favorite town that I thought was the most beautiful was Wyoming. Like, I just thought it was just incredible. Like, I took some pictures I'll post, but I got this amazing one of this church that was across the street from us, and it was just beautiful. It was amazing. Originally, I even looked at this. There was an ad for a bar that was on the way to Sturgis that was for sale for like $129,000. It was like
500,000.
Oh, was it 5-star?
Oh no, that one was 219,000 for a bar.
Yeah, slick. I live in Wyoming too. You know.
When I was in Preston, there was a guy named Leo, I believe, who was from Clover.
Trevellero Life East Side said, do you remember any of my homies from Clover that you were locked up with?
Yeah, and Leo, I think he was from Clover, I'm not sure. It's the first stabbing I seen. He's chased some northerner guys around the building, stabbing them. That was in Preston. But, you know, names kind of fleeting for me. I'm always a face guy. But I do remember guys from Clover who were stand-up dudes. You know, it's an old school neighborhood in L.A.,
So those of you with the little yellow members next to it, that means you've been with us for over 3 months. So we just want to thank you guys and all of our subs, of course. But thanks you guys, and to our new members, thanks to our new subs and new members.
Slick said Wyoming's on his list of options, and I would highly recommend it.
Yep.
Property's cheap. You can get a lot of it. They do get a lot of snow.
They said the guy in the restaurant told us that they have snow 8 months of the year.
Yeah. Yep.
Hot Rod said my pops used to dig water wells in Wyoming back in the 60s. He said it was a rowdy state, but back then, but a party. And you know what? Their tuition, even their out-of-state tuition at that school, is actually cheaper than most any school you can get into, and they have a really good school there too.
Yeah, they do.
Jim Lawson said I sold 1959 Hank Aaron 25 years ago. What's the average rent? I'm not talking about big budget, like one room place. Thanks. God bless. You mean in
In Wyoming? I'm not sure.
I want to live in the leave me the fuck alone state. Yeah, I hear you.
I can tell you this: houses in Wyoming go from anywhere from like
127.
150 up to like 300 grand, and you get a lot of shit for that price. There was a bar, big, huge place, like bar, restaurant, patio area,
They had hotels for sale.
$219,000. Yeah, they got hotels for sale. Hey, they had a fourplex apartment complex for sale for like 300 grand. Hey, you know what, Slick? You should go to Wyoming, man, and get yourself one of them hotels or one of them big ass bars.
Mike M., who was our new member, said, "What's up, Mitch and fam? Glad to hear you're going to the Bay. Was raised in Oakland and Tuolumne County now. I heard, yeah, he said great words up here in People Scenery. I've heard that too. Thanks, and we will definitely take a ride up there. We are waiting for my backrest on for our new Indian, but we went by there today and we're not super happy with the news that we got. So basically, they said it's on order."
Yeah.
But no one's making them, and they can't tell us how long.
They said that my bike is a new design. Basically, it's a 2022 Chief, Super Chief. Yeah.
Hi, Elizabeth.
And so they haven't got the sissy bars manufactured yet. So as soon as we get that sissy bar with a backrest on it and all that, I'm gonna put it on there, and so she feels safe riding. She can just relax, and we can travel with her. Thank you, brother. Trobolero.
It said, "Mitch, you and your wife are outstanding. The realist. Thank you."
Thank you.
We missed you guys. Like I was like, I'm kind of looking forward to. We were gonna do one while we were on the trip. It just was too hard with Mitch driving and long days. But I will say, I want to send a special shout out to my family back in Missouri. It was a really nice visit with everybody, and it was cool that Mitch got to meet everybody on that side of my family.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was super cool.
It was nice to meet her family. And
yeah.
It was super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her old mother-in-law and her aunt, Pat, and all them, they were super cool.
I know that seems weird to hear the term mother-in-law, so it's my late husband's family that we went out there to go kind of pay respect to my father-in-law who passed about 5 months ago.
Christopher,
So.
shout out. What's up? Salute.
Slicks, I want to buy some rentals in PA if I do out there. Christopher said, "What's up, brother from Arizona?" Good night, Debbie.
Hey, Jim, I have a lot of baseball cards. A lot of them. I got some Mark McGuire's. I got some Reggie Jacksons. A bunch of other stuff. I'm sure I got some Jose Cansecos. I have no idea what they're worth. So, thank you, Les.
Les said, "You're an inspiration, Mitch. My brother-in-law paroled last year, 26 of a life sentence."
Wow.
Wow, hope he's doing okay.
Let us know how he's doing. Mike M.
He said, "Miss you guys too, LOL, but so great to see you guys getting out and about." Yeah, it was.
26 years ain't no joke. So, Les. I mean, you've been there. So, just be there for him, answer his questions, man, and help him make his way in life out here. Because it's not. Some guys have trouble doing it, man. I hope he's doing well.
Yes, he does have those cards. GC, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Christopher said, "I got tens of thousands of baseball, football, and basketball cards in storage I've never gone through that my mom left me."
Yeah, these basically came from my mom. At one time she said they were $10,000. So Oh, that's right. I'm glad to hear that, Les. He said he's doing effing awesome. He ain't going back. That's right. Guys don't realize. He said, "Oh, that guy was in prison for murder. I should never let him out." Well, guy did 20, 25, 30 years or more. They're not going back. They're not going to hurt you. Usually murder is a one-time deal. And, sometimes there's reasons for it,
Slick said he has Joe Jackson cards too.
Wow. Yeah, so guys get out after doing long bids. They don't want to go back, man. I don't know what the population of Wyoming is, but it's pretty sparse. They have 80-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Yes, they
You know
do.
how fun that could be on a motorcycle? I think the fastest speed limit in California is like 70, you know? Yeah. Elizabeth, what's up? Yeah, you know, this is an amazing country, and I've said it time and time again. Um, I don't really have any desire to go see Europe or Asia or any of that stuff. I want to see America, you know? You know what I mean? So, yeah, Bo Jackson was awesome. His career got cut short. Terrible, you know. Ron, RNMC, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? You know, we go down to Hayward. We're gonna have to stop by and see Ron. Yeah, my friend David Marshall come up to see me today, so we're gonna go down and see him. So he lives in Hayward, so we'll have to go see him. Ron, we go down there. We'll let you know we're coming down, Ron. Somehow.
You want to talk about? Did you want to talk about what you were? Your docu thing. You want to talk about
What?
your documentary thing?
Yeah.
Hi,
Man.
Obi757.
TT Kelsey said something. Stillwater, Oklahoma.
We did not see any heart attentions, fam, on vacation.
No, we didn't.
I wish we could have, but
We saw Clint.
we saw Clint. We did see Clint.
But that was actually for
That's
a
a
reason.
whole nother
you know?
story. That, yeah.
Yeah.
TT Kelsey said, "Man, it's great to see you on the YouTube again. Miss y'all when you're not here. Should have stopped in Stillwell, Oklahoma. Sure could have had a good ride and good conversation." Adrian Ross. Oh, thanks, TT. We were not on the bike. We were in a car.
Yeah. There was 3 of us, so yeah. The murder mitten.
Hi, old sad daddy.
So this is not a set in stone kind of thing. But someone said when we get back from vacation, he wants to have a meeting with me and someone who runs a foundation to possibly get me a grant. If I get the grant, what I want to do is make a documentary. And this will be a documentary about prison, programs available in prison to help guys get their shit together, and then the streets, both sides of the streets, homelessness, drug abuse, that side of the street, and resources available. Maybe go down to Los Angeles and visit the transitional housing, which is privately run, not Indian Darkness Liquid Cool.
Okay.
You know, the privately run transitional housing to me was way better than the state issue one. The guys I know in the Bay Area work at the one that's run by
Good night, Slick.
the state sponsored. You know, it's just terrible. So I want to show the resources available.
And then also about going to San Quentin too.
Yeah, we also talked about possibly.
Talking about Marvin today.
Yeah, we met Marvin today and talked about some stuff with Marv. But you know, we want to go in San Quentin, show the programs that are available, and so hopefully, if this documentary will take place, if we get this grant, and we're going to use Big Cheche to film it if he's down for it. You know, that's of course it all hinges on whether or not we get this grant to do it. But
If we don't, we'll think of something. We'll get it done.
and it's something I want to put on my YouTube channel, on Cheche's YouTube channel, and possibly get it Southern Sultan. What's up?
He said, "What's up, Mitch? Charles from down South Carolina, just tuning in, man. Love your videos. Hope all is well with you and yours." So
you.
I'm going to put up a video pretty soon. It's long. Mitch did an interview with Gunner, not to be confused with Gunners Collective. It's Gunners from Detroit, mafia kind of stuff. Anyways, it's long, and they only did one part, and they still haven't done the second.
Yeah.
So I've been apprehensive about putting the first one up because they didn't do the second part, but I'm gonna put it up anyway. So, Les said, "Hey Mitch, I was in Vacaville the day Fred paroled. I was in J3 dorm full of lifers, going through the process. Moose Mervin was my bunkie. How
Yeah.
did Fred survive the round and parole with his life?"
Oh, you're talking about Fred Mendrin, right? Fred Mendrin. Well, Fred Mendrin was a good dude. Period.
Good night,
Yeah.
Jay Bruce. Derek said, "I want to start a YouTube channel to help people recovering. I'm 2 years clean."
Yeah.
Derek, I can give you a really good person that we've been worked with, just not worked with, but we talked to a lot, is Captain Napton.
Yeah.
Has a lot of ties with people in recovery too. So
Yep.
feel
And
free
salute
to,
for your 2 years
yeah, and if you
clean,
need
man.
any help or any suggestions, please reach out. We're happy to help.
Yeah. And Les, you talk about Fred. How did he make it through? Well, Fred wasn't a rat.
Good night, Christopher.
Fred was a gang member who actually killed somebody in prison, and he talks about it openly. So, he killed somebody in prison, and he joined a prison gang. And
Good night, Jim.
love from the 313. Thank you, Jim. So Fred didn't rat, and Fred was not like top priority to kill. So and he was a big guy, and he was probably pretty tough. And I say about being a Christian type, meek doesn't mean weak, right? So Fred was a tough guy, man, and he's out, and he's serious about being a Christian. He's not a phony. He didn't throw his Bible in a trash can on the way out the door like a lot of these guys. So, when you're real about what you're doing, and not just about, not everybody has to be a Christian. Some guys just decide they want to start doing the right thing. I do not know the Folsom Wolf. I don't know what that is, Joseph. Yeah, so, yes, so, if you're doing the right thing for all the right reasons, things just work out for you, man. What's up, Patrick?
I'm starting late. I'll get it back watching. I'm kidding.
If you're doing the right thing for all the wrong reasons, like, Mr. Michael Thompson, who claimed to be native, but actually DNA proves there is no native in him. And once again, I say go and watch Damage Done when they post a new video. You'll be pleasantly pleased at their interview with somebody who is related, actually, to Mr. Michael Thompson.
What was I going to say? Speaking of Michael Thompson, people were asking. He's still in jail.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see a really good article that kind of covers a lot about why he's there and what he said happened with certain things and whatever, go to the Sacramento Bee, and there's an article. Just look up Mike Thompson's name, but it's a pretty lengthy, good article about the ins and outs of that scenario. Let's see. Did you have anyone involved with the mob on pressure? And you can answer.
I never met anybody from the Italian mafia, so to speak. Guys who are there's another group of people that we refer to as the mob. They're from California. They're Hispanic type guys. I met several of them guys, and they were always very respectful, very cool. They're cool dudes. Bottom line. But no, as far as Italian mafia guys go, I never met any of them. So,
Michael Thompson for dispatch from his blood.
Yeah. So bottom line is somebody talks about that, and he is not native. And so I encourage you to watch the Damage Done podcast. Keep your eyes open for the latest video when it drops. It was supposed to drop last night, but for some reason it didn't. I haven't been able to see it. So. Yeah, we'll have to check with him and see when it's going to drop. But keep your eyes open. It's another episode in the continuing saga of one phony ass motherfucker.
Hi, Lakira.
And yeah. Hey, Lakira, what's up? And he's a prime example to me. He was going through the motions of doing all the right shit, but really he wasn't doing it from here. I'm going to tell you something. I did, what's up, Lakira? Just got off work. I went through the long-term offender program. I went through a bunch of other programs throughout my entire prison term, which, helped change me, make me a better person. But I went through about 2.5 years, long-term offender program, a bunch of different groups. And so I was really prepared when I went to the parole board to give them answers based on the things, like this is what this means and this is what this is and whatever. Shit you learn from the program. And JCat. um, they never asked me one question about the program, but they could tell by the answers I gave them to the questions they asked me that I learned stuff in the program. Like they would say, "What about XYZ?" And I say, "Well, you know, boom, boom, boom. It had nothing to do with the program." Uh, you know, but they knew I learned something from the program based on how I responded to their questions. So, first time in chat, Patrick, what's up, brother? So, you know, I mean, it's like when I took the milling cabinet, you know. Yeah, I did make an honest effort to change my life. And I did. And look what's happening now. I'm out here in the world with my wife and family, and things are cool. I got all you guys as part of the Hard Intentions family. You know, when I took milling cabinet back in 1984, I started milling cabinet, and I told myself, you know, I'm going to take milling cabinet for the board. And he goes, fuck that, you're not taking that for the board. I go, yeah, they want me to have a trade. He goes, look, youngster, you take that trade because you want to take that trade. You don't take that trade for the board, you take it for yourself. And I remember that throughout my whole time, and obviously I still remember that conversation with Eddie Ragsdale, who's dead now. He drowned in a fishing accident, if there is such a thing. But, you know, do things for yourself. You don't do things for other people, you do things for yourself, and that's, you know.
Sharon Stoops, I recognize your name, and you ordered some stuff from us, and I want to thank you for ordering our stuff from our website. Appreciate that. I saw her name, and she just ordered some stuff herself when I got home, so thank you for that. We always forget to say that to you. Thanks to people that order from our website.
Yeah.
That's super cool. So.
Oh yeah, that's 100%. People that order our gear and stuff, whatever it is, we're super grateful.
You might want to show that shirt that you had for our friend.
Yeah, it's not white.
It's really. You can order the sweatshirt in any color.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we got a friend up here who likes blue. So when we ordered we had to get a new printer. So you guys that ordered the Viking shirt, especially extra large, that's the most popular size shirt of any shirt. All the shirts that we have, extra large is the most popular size. So we had to get a new printer, we had to vector it, and make sure it came out as good or better as our last printer. And so it took her a long time, but there's the new printer's version of the Viking.
It came out really. We're super happy with the way it came out.
Yeah. You guys see that?
Yeah, I can see it. See, look at fade.
Yeah. So you can order this. Yeah, and also we get this logo, white, all the whites and grays and all that. It was in our last printer. We were just doing the white, you know, and so it's cool.
So if you look below, you can order what we did tank tops, and I did sweatshirts and all of that. If you don't see those, I think the only thing you can see is the Viking tank top. You can actually click on it, it'll take you to the store, and then you can see all the rest of the Viking stuff.
Hey, we got 4Xs.
Yes,
Didn't we get some in white too?
We did.
So on our website,
but I haven't put them up yet. So
we haven't put them up yet. We just got back today. We got some boxes we got to go through. We ordered some Viking shirts in white and black.
Yeah.
And we're gonna post those on our site.
Those are
but our site
on our website, it's not in white yet.
The site that you see on YouTube, you can order from.
Yep.
Any color, hoodies, all kinds of stuff. Cell phone covers, all that.
I'll show you guys what to get the cell phone covers.
But Les, we have 4Xs on hand because I wear 4X. 3 or 4, depends on the shirt. We got shirts for big guys. We got 5Xs too.
Yeah. So
we got 5Xs, 4Xs, 3Xs, all that.
OV, I wish it was a new locally owned business. It's cost us way too much to do it that way, so unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
And he used to be, our guy used to be local. But
yeah, we use a local printer. He rides motorcycles and tattoos and all that, and unfortunately, they're closing their business. And you know, we paid quite a bit more for the shirts, and this is a different style of printing. This is direct to garment, which is a modern digital printing. He was screen printing that came out wonderful, but the business is closing, so we had to find a new printer. And the good thing is, though, we can order 5 shirts, right? We can order 100 shirts, 1,000 shirts, 2 shirts, 30 shirts.
At least have to order them
Yeah.
all at once. So we
Yeah,
don't
so
have to do that
before
anymore.
we had to order a minimum of like 50 shirts to get a decent deal. So, you know,
What was your favorite part of our trip, Nate?
big favorite part of our trip.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hi, Jose,
I don't
Jose.
know.
Hey,
You know, Wade, he didn't. What's up? Oh, he didn't make it long out here. Oh, by the way, I got a cold. We were at Lake Havasu. I didn't talk about that. We went and saw some friends, and her kid got to play with their kids for a couple days. And somebody there had a cold. I don't know who, but I got a cold there, and I felt like shit for several days. And now I'm still. Those of you know, I have valley fever, so my lungs are pretty tossed up. I'm continuously coughing up shit, which we're going for a few more weeks. So, but Lake Havasu, man, dude, we
I
stepped
don't
out
see
of the
it.
car. It was
I
our
don't get
first
it.
day. We drove for 10 hours, right, to get there from here, and
160 degrees.
I stepped out of the car and I said, "Oh, that's nice. Welcome to the Inferno." And yeah, it was just hot as hell. And then we went swimming in this thing, and there's like a channel that goes around this island of Lake Havasu. And thank you, Lakira. And there's all these boats parked in this channel. And so I go swimming, and then everyone's swimming. So I'm thinking, oh, we'll go swimming in the water here, you know. And the water's full of oil and gasoline. And every boat goes by is a little bit bigger than the last one. It's like,
What
hey
did I
everybody.
say? What did I tell you?
Uh,
What did I say
Yeah. What?
about the boats? I said it's like a who's got the biggest D contest out
Yeah.
there.
It's like I don't have a penis, but I have a boat that goes 200 miles an hour. Well, I got a bigger boat than
and
you.
you can't go very
Yeah,
fast.
and it's like, dude, really? And they're just cruising through, and you can smell this high octane gas. It's like, dude, I don't get it, you know?
Toy Lefty said, Mitch, I'm 54 years old, but my homie, you have a lot. You have miles. I can't even catch up to your life. I've been through a lot, but I'm miles away. Free OG. I'm just a you got me much respect to you.
Hey, 54, brother, you made it past the half of a century. So,
A giant 4x4 and a boat. That's right, Saltine. You got it. Keeping
Yeah.
up with the Joneses, and
yeah,
there was like, there was girls out there. Like
Yeah.
all they were doing was like they were paying attention to their
Yeah.
kids, and they
Yeah.
were like, taking fucking selfies all
yeah,
day.
bunch of
and,
fake tits,
you know, And our friends
It's just
love
like,
it.
dude.
And they freaking love it out there.
yeah, they
And
love
we're
it. Like,
just
we do this every
oh my
weekend. I'm like,
God.
dude, I don't know
And
how.
they live there.
They live there year round. Most people are there like just for the season, like snowbird kind of shit, whatever. I was like, dude,
Which was
I'm out. You know, but we did
love
see
there. You know what?
Clint.
There's parts of Arizona that I really do love, but that's not one of them.
Yeah, that place, I don't really. I might go back and see some friends, but other than that, I'm good. Can you get a Marvin interview? Throw it on your channel again. If anyone there, that's
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a workout. You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, it would actually be really good for Mitch for us to do workout videos because he'll do it. If he's gonna, you know what I mean? If you are held accountable, he'll do it.
yeah. I don't know anything about Mule Creek Prison, other than it's an SNY prison.
Oh,
A lot of
let's talk
PCs.
about that for a second.
What?
Let's talk about, there's been a couple people that asked you about your friend, Savage, on here.
Really? Have they?
On this chat. It amazes me how there's lots of channels now that really are getting attention because they're SNY,
Yeah.
fully come out there like, they just say it. But what I find interesting is they'll say stuff on YouTube, but then they have TikTok channels,
Yeah.
and they don't ever, like, people have no idea that what they were, anyways, it just blows my mind still
Yeah.
that that's a thing.
That's the way the world is. They're all, into sensationalist shit.
Sauce
So,
says I'm glad to see you.
Um,
Jersey Shore and Havasu.
sensitive
you're
needs.
exactly right.
Sensitive needs yard. Jason. It means protective custody, basically. And you know what, homeboy from Clover, You made it 50 years. That's half a century, brother. And I'm sure, you know, where you're from, some of the things you've been through. You got to be a stand-up man yourself. So hats off to you. Salute. Respects. Big time.
Sharon says it's all messed up now. It's all fake. It was,
Yeah.
Are you talking about Hapsu? Like, is that what she's talking
Yeah,
about?
but I think also like we were talking about.
I see Dexter watching in
Hey,
Vegas.
what's up in Vegas? Like she's talking about Savage and all these guys that have PC channels.
By the way, Mitch doesn't
People-
follow, in case anybody wants to say anything, Mitch doesn't follow these channels. It's me
Yeah,
that
she
follows them.
monitors
Just-
all
yeah.
these other channels. So, you know, guy's a PC and he went like fighting a bunch of kids on the pier down in Santa Monica. Now he's got a Sportster. You know, he's got a girl's bike basically. Adrian has a Sportster. You know, Ralph,
Hey,
what's
Ralph.
up? Yeah, it's a disgrace,
Sure,
man.
talk
It
about
is,
it.
Les. You know, that's the way the world is, man.
It is,
They
and
like
people love that shit. They eat it
sensationalism.
up.
They like this drama. You know, I don't get it, man.
But you know what? So I did say to Mitch, we were in the car, and I said,
I don't get it.
do you think that people are, like, people go to it, like, and subscribe to those channels because they want to hate on him? And do you think that's their shtick? Is like, I know people hate on me, but it's going to make me rich because people hate on me?
I don't think people care.
No, I'm saying for him. Do you think that's why people do
Yeah, well,
it?
all
just that,
attention
but
is
just in general.
when you're in that game like that. All attention is good attention. Attention is attention.
Right, that's true.
You know, whether it's good or bad or whatever. You know, it's
It is a disgrace. I
you
think
know, it's
disgusting.
just I don't know. I don't understand why the guy had like 100,000 subscribers, bragging about how much money he made, and you guys never had a fucking job. And he's making TikTok videos of him rubbing this old lady's ass in bed, talking about how he just banged her. I would never do that to my old lady, ever. I mean, that guy's a fucking turd.
Hi, Brent. How are you?
Ralph Boggs said he's digging that art. Hey, Brent, what's up, bro? I did this art when I was in prison in Lancaster.
I've had that on my wall.
Oh, wow.
That flower one I've
SAA,
had on my wall for a long time.
Love and respect from PNW. Stay safe, OG. Thank you so much for that
Aw,
$4.99. Thank you.
You're crazy.
What happened?
You just said to me,
I need a refill. Bubble water. Yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, we went down to see Clint, man. And Clint used to race motocross.
he's on, he's texting
And he used to, he was a commander in the Coast Guard. He's from San Diego. And Wade. Thank you, Wade. And you know, Clint had a couple wrecks, motocross wrecks. It is a high rank. And I've seen his photographs. I saw his paperwork. He was a commander in the Coast Guard. He's stationed in Hawaii. 45th degree angle post with this light. Just so I see. Yeah, that's right. Salty Rider. We're doing the spiel on Triple Neck. Yeah. So anyway, and Clint got shot. You know, so he's got like he's missing part of his face. The palate on your upper part of your mouth is your palate, right? You can see on top and bottom. He's missing part of his face. So, I mean, he's in bad shape, man. So, and you know, people do him dirty, and you know, so you know, Lupe, I can do that now that I'm home. So we went down there to see him, man, and you know, it was good to see him. Adrian and I went to his house and saw him. Then later that night, I went and kicked it with him for a few hours.
He was a perfect
You know,
host, too.
it was a perfect host. Yeah. So if any guys, if anybody lives in Lake Havasu and wants to help this guy out, he needs help. He needs caregiver style stuff. Let me know.
And we're going to be the ones that you're going to go through before
Yeah.
we make that happen. But he needs one.
But he needs help. You know
He
what I mean?
needs help, and we are doing the best we can. But he needs someone trustworthy and someone.
I spoke about him in a video. I don't know if we're going to post it anytime soon, but we'll get that up. And you know, it's just people judge him by his appearance and
Ryan, I'm talking about
not
me
as-
on Twitter.
not his accomplishments. You know. And now Wes Watson, I don't watch him. And when I come on, I see headlines from different things and it said, prison gangs, they hated me. That's Wes Watson's latest, right? I didn't watch the video. I don't watch Wes Watson videos. But I'm going to tell you something. Wes Watson was in prison when all the prison gangs were locked up. So I don't know how they would hate him because he was never on the yard with a prison gang member, especially when he was in a private prison, level 1, right? Or when he was in Mule Creek PC yard, there was no prison gang members there. Only dropouts from prison gangs. So Wes Watson's a phony motherfucker. I'm going to tell you that straight up. That's just the way it is. He's a fake and a fraud and a part-time broad. And they say his girlfriend is a tranny. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what Big Sid said. And we know Big Sid don't lie. He is a shot caller. He said Wes Watson's girl is a transsexual.
Okay, Mitch.
So I don't know. It might be true.
Oh my God, you guys, really?
They locked them all up in 86, Sharon. 86, 87.
My YouTube censors, thank you so much.
Yes, creators and commanders. We made it home safe. Thank you.
Wes Watson was in Sayre, Oklahoma, softer than cotton candy. That's what we said.
Yeah, and he was in his cell when a riot jumped off, hiding in his cell. Willy Wonka.
Mike, I like your emojis.
Yeah, stay on Mike.
It seems like all YouTube shows are deal or rats.
A lot of them are, JJ. A lot of them are.
And people love, but I will say about Savage, he gets a shit ton of hate. Like, I mean,
And he
people
keeps
just
plugging
go
them.
in.
He thrives on the hate,
Yeah,
you know.
he does.
Keep her going, OG. Shout outs from Toronto. Stay down, Taylor.
Please get to fight anybody that's been.
Living that square life. What's up, Lupe? What's up? So, Bruno, if you're watching, first riding that CCA popped off in the kitchen
He just started off like that, Bruno.
over a damn salt shaker. That's right. We might be getting a truck, so we might be looking to transport some of them trailers real soon. Him as your celly, I would offer him on a.
Hijack offer.
Yeah. I would not have Wes Watson as a celly. I would have told him to get the fuck out of my cell. Like that night or that day, I'd say, hey, I'm going to work in the morning. When I come home around this time of day. I want you out of my cell. You know. Yeah. So.
You guys say that. Talk about this. You guys say this. They.
Oh, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and
Sorry,
share
you
it.
can see he's getting a trance fight. When he looks at the phone that way, you can tell he's in a trance.
Yeah. Yeah, Wes Watson's a phony. Nobody acts like that in prison. And, you know, bottom line is he was in there using drugs and doing all the shit that he, you know. Now he's bragging about how he's a millionaire.
Everything up. We're doing good. Jack just said he's doing good.
Oh, cool.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Everything's good, Jack. What's LMBO mean?
I'll have to
Wait.
fight that off.
That's right. That's usually, you know, the kitchen.
You guys gotta watch like the
Yeah.
terms that you use on here because
Yeah.
YouTube doesn't like it
You
at
know,
all.
the kitchen is one of the places where a lot of problems start. Like when I was in Corcoran, there was a bunch of leftover waffles. A black guy reached, just grabbed a bunch of waffles with his hand. Hispanic guy goes, hey man, you're just gonna stick your fucking hand in there and grab shit. Other people want to get some waffles. And he used some profane language. And a few hours later, they had a riot on the yard. So, so yeah, the Chow Hall is a dangerous place to work. I worked in many of them. And, I don't let shit bother me. Do I have any tips for finding jobs? Indeed.com. Get a decent resume. The waffle riots. Get a good resume, and keep it handy. Mine's on, what's that called? Google, what's that? Google, it's on Google Drive, so I can access it. And I don't know if Mike Thompson got touched yet in jail, but I guarantee you he will eventually. So keep your resume handy. I went through Chrysalis. They helped me fine-tune my resume, which was a job readiness program. If you're in Los Angeles, go to Chrysalis. It's a job readiness program. They'll pay you. They'll help you set up your resume, and they will help you find work. And they will pay you while you work for them. You know.
Sorry, this is all gonna pull a Mitch.
What's up?
Pino's in jail, by the way.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I don't know much about Connecticut, but look for a job readiness program. Keep your resume handy. Look at Indeed.com. Sign up with them. Post your resume with them. Look for job readiness programs. If you're on parole or probation, sweat your parole officer, probation officer. If you go to church, shop around your church. There's homeless outfits that help homeless people that obviously will help people get work.
Billy said, hopefully, brother, I can have it done in 2 or 3 weeks. I'll make sure it's bulletproof, painted and ready for
Oh, wow.
work.
Paint don't matter, brother, but I'm going to tell you something.
That's awesome.
Whack and I are fully...
You might want to fill people in. I don't...
Billy, is it cool if we tell people what's going on? Let us know. I don't want to...
Ghost Rider said, what's up, family? I love y'all.
All right. We love you too, brother.
Derek said, Pino told on himself like most do, flashing guns on the internet. He's real smart. Exactly. Real smart.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even get that. Like, these people think that, I mean, really, that's why Savage's YouTube channel got shut down. I mean, it was ultimately because it's all there and forget, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Cops watch YouTube. They watch all the prison channel. Yep. They locked up all the prison gangs in 86, 87. All right, so what's happening is they have a thing called hot shot drivers. You can look it up.
Our friend Bruno sent us on.
Yeah, Bruno comes on here. He has a company that hauls travel trailers for people. That's one thing. They also haul freight. Someone told me I could haul pallets of sugar to Del Monte here in California. He's going to help me with that. So you haul merchandise, you haul construction equipment, metal, wood, pipes, wiring, all kinds of shit. Whatever needs to be hauled, short haul. And they pay really good money. There's a thing called Hot Shot Benny, I think, on YouTube. You can check it out. What's up, Lupe? Gets paid for what he does, what he enjoys. So anyway, Whack used to be a truck driver. He's got health issues. He can't, he doesn't want to do that anymore. So hot shot drivers are their own independent contractors, and so we want to do it. And you can make decent money. There's a hot shot driver. He said, he was going to get paid $7,000 for a 5-day trip, dropping loads along the way to Colorado from Atlanta. So Billy Jump has a tow truck service, and he has a truck that he's going to fix up that Whack and I can get from him for a very reasonable price, and we're going to start hot shot driving. We got to get a trailer.
So look out for our new YouTube videos when they drive.
Yeah, the Hard Intentions Transport, or Express, and so yeah. Yep. What's that? Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. All right.
Read that last text right there.
What's this from?
Can you just don't say it, just look at the thing.
Shit.
Sorry guys, that was kind of important.
A friend of ours just tested positive for COVID. And just so you know, we have a lot of guys in our hospital that are positive for the new strain of COVID. So, so CDL test this week. I don't want to be a CDL Class A driver. To do hot shot driving, all you need is a Class C license. You don't need to check in at weigh stations or any of that, you know. Wow, he's got a gooseneck trailer that goes with a truck. Man, that's awesome, Billy. So, you know, we're going to start hauling freight. And you make decent money. And we're going to share the responsibilities as far as the driving. There are brokers that find loads for you to drive. Of course, they get a cut. But, you know, brother, that's a VP of a trucking company that watches our channel. Thank you. I said I want to be my own boss, and he laughed and he said you're going to have 100 bosses. Stay down with a CDL license. We saw a lot of Derek. We saw a lot of trucks on the road. Yes, masks are required in LA and Sacramento area as well. So we're going to start hot shot driving, and I just want to thank Billy 100% from our heart. We will look out for you, and you know, it goes. Yeah, you can count on that 100%. And and by the way, we saw like 6 or 7 big rigs with trailers being towed by big rig trailer tow trucks on the freeway. Yeah, you know what they say about giving a guy a fish, teaching him how to fish. If you give a guy a fish, he eats for a day. It's in the Bible, right? You teach a guy how to fish, he fishes, he feeds himself for life. So basically, that's what Billy's doing for us. Is he's helping us fish so we can feed ourselves for
I was
life.
apprehensive at first
And we're very
I didn't want
grateful.
Mitch to be gone, but I just want, you know, I want Mitch to be able to knock out what he needs to knock out, and then be home and do what he needs to. We waited a long time for this,
Right,
but I just think that, you know, it's it'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah, first she was like, I don't want to be a truck driver widow, which means you're gone all the time, and she has no husband. We're gonna work a few weeks a month, and so she saw the hot shot drivers on the road while we were on this trip, and she's like, you know, that might be a good idea, you know. I will enjoy seeing the USA, and I'll enjoy making a
Did
living.
you just say a couple weeks a month? No, is that what you just said?
Yeah, 2 weeks a month. It's half the month. You work half the month, you're home half the month. That's what we said, right? Yeah, we'll figure it out. I haven't heard that song.
Okay, sorry guys. Just look at that last one. I just said they should probably both get tested.
Let's see. Yeah, our friend has COVID. He's going to retest, but they're pretty accurate, aren't they? Yeah. Stay down. We love it, Billy. Derek said something. I missed it. You know, I just want to say that everybody has a different opinion about COVID. We went to Missouri. There were signs on the refrigerator that said, you know, fuck your vaccine, fuck your GMO foods. That's their opinion, you know. Everybody has a different opinion, so, you know, just be prepared to live with the consequences of your opinion. I miss. You know, now that everybody's out of the hole, I'll just say this, bro, that there's a hands-off policy as far as white Crips go, so that should give you an idea what's going on between the whites and the blacks in prison. People are kind of living together, you know, and which is a good thing, you know. If guys in prison could live together and program together and unify in their ideas, having certain tattoos of trust can you imagine the things they can accomplish in prison as far as the things that they want? You know, I mean, just imagine that, you know. A hands-off policy means at one time whites were not allowed to live in prison with white Crips or white Bloods. So whenever a white Crip or white Blood like Whack showed up or Snow Rock, they were obligated to try to remove them off the yard by rat packing them, 2-on-1, 3-on-1, or stabbing them, piping them. You know, uh, that was the policy. You could not live on a yard with them. Live from Stockton. What's up, Smiley? So now, I'm just kicking it, Smiley.
Hi, Jay.
Yeah, so now, the North and the South, I heard there's Northerners and Southerners living together, which just blows my mind. Um, and so now blacks and whites are getting along a little better from what I understand. I've been in prison in almost 4 years now, so I don't know, but, 6 weeks, yep. Homeboy said he works in Sacramento now. Stay down. Glad you're working. Um, work is an issue. A lot of people do not want to work.
And there's so everywhere we went, babe.
Yeah.
Remember everywhere we went, like there was jobs everywhere we went. Every state.
Yep.
Especially restaurants.
Yep. Every restaurant we went to, every fast food place,
Yeah.
every store, they all had help wanted signs up. Nobody wants to work because they're getting free money from the government. But here's the thing: when you work, you get more money than you get from the government. So Yeah. So what I was saying about everyone's hiring, people just want the unemployment. That's right, Derek. They want to sit on their ass and suck up free money. You know, that they are getting that free money still. Um, it's going to dry up though. California's talking about giving out another $600 or whatever. I mean, I never got a stimulus check, so I declared it on my taxes. I've been doing DoorDash, making money, and I'm going to continue doing it. Uh, Work is about what you become as you do it. That's right. That's right. 3 stimmies the feds gave. I didn't get any stimulus checks. Uh, when you do the work, you get paid. Self-dignity. That's right. A lot of guys don't know how to work. They don't know how to work. It's not just about having job skills, because you can learn job skills on the job. They don't know how to work. They don't know how to get up, go to work, respect their boss, respect their coworkers, do what's required. They don't know how to do it. That's it. A lot of worthless people in the world now, man. It's the craziest year so far, man, with the COVID and everything. Yeah, it is. I never thought I would see the shit that's going on now. That's going on with unemployment, giving away free money, man. I remember when I never worked security job. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I just never have. I never thought I'd see the government just handing out money, saying stay at home, kick back. I got unemployment when I got laid off, and now I'm doing whatever to make money. It ran out. People find ways. I talked to a friend of mine at SAC for one on a trip. He's like, yeah, there's this chick. She's figuring out how guys can continue getting free unemployment. So, I mean, it's just, Orange County. That's right. There are people that are scared to work. The virus is a real shit. There is a mutated version of it. That's a little, it's hurting people. I can't do Uber, and I won't. I just don't have a suitable vehicle. I do DoorDash, Discipline, work attitude, work ethics, a workplace is the house of pain. Suck it up and get it done. That's right, Brent. Stockton. That's right. Suck it up, man. I did it in prison. What's up, Nomad 209? Hey, look, I did DoorDash now. I go pick up food and deliver it to people's doorsteps. And guess what? I make decent money doing it. I drive half the day. I make good money. I made $700 in less than a week. And if you tally up the hours that I actually work, they're very few. So I mean, there's money in DoorDash, there's money in Uber if you want to just drive around town. Um, you know, whatever. There's ways to make money. You don't have to sit around and depend on your family, or unemployment or whatever. I do use GPS. Here's how DoorDash works. You sign up, obviously, and it says Taco Bell, $12.95. Yes or no. You decline it or you accept. You go there. It says, "Are you at the location? The store?" Yes, I arrived at the store or the restaurant. You go in. Have you picked up the order? Yes, I picked up the order. Then they give you deliver here. Give you steps like put it on the porch, take a photo, delivery, boom, then boom, you get your money. You get paid every Monday. That's how it works. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Where I live, there's not a lot of guys doing it. We live in the mountains, but there's a big demand for it. And with COVID resurgence, there's going to be a bigger demand for it. What's up, Tashanka Whitco? So get your ass out there in your little beat up car and go do it, man. Or your nice car, whatever you got. Go make some money. It's there. Just download the DoorDash app. You got to get this. You got to have a background check. Yeah, so background checks go back 7 years. So yeah, and if you have a little smart car or a little Fiat 500 or my van gets all right gas mileage, uh, you'll make some money. Nurses $5 an hour. Yep. You can do DoorDash on a bicycle. When I was in Los Angeles, I worked for a job readiness program, Chrysalis. I used to patrol the neighborhood, sweeping the sidewalks, pulling the trash cans, and we used to eat our lunch at Carl's Jr. And DoorDash, Uber, pay you fast. That's right. And so, no, they don't make you do nothing in prison. So anyway, we'd be sitting there talking. He has a bicycle with a big rack off the front handlebars. He goes, "I got an order." He'd take off on his bicycle, come back 10 or 15 minutes later, and he was doing DoorDash on his bicycle. So, you want to make money, man, there's ways to make money out there. What's going on, babe? So, I mean, don't just sit on your ass and wait for that handout, You know what I'm saying? I have insurance. Yeah, they do ask you if you have insurance. They don't verify it. They ask you. I said, yes, because I do. And so I'm driving the 2006 Dodge Caravan to deliver food. I wish I had a Fiat 500, or a little smart car. That'd be sweet. Obviously, the more gas you use, the less you make. But you can make $200 a day if you work in the morning. And they have peak times. Like there's times when there's not a lot of delivery. Let's say busy or very busy. And if you work from 9 o'clock at night to 12 o'clock at night, they give you $2 or $3 extra per delivery. So if you do 5 deliveries, that's an extra $15 or whatever. So, but you can make $200 or $300 a day if you bust your ass. Don't drive a Prius. Yeah, Priuses or whatever.
How much on a good week can you make?
Yeah, I just said.
Oh, did you? Okay.
You can make about. Most I made was $170 a day, and I really wasn't humping that hard. Yeah, you can do it as a second job. And here's the thing, with DoorDash, it's like Uber. You can do it whenever you want. I applied for a pandemic assistance company. Never really worked in there. Yeah. If you never work, you don't get unemployment. There's guys that have never worked that are figuring out how to get unemployment, right? They're scamming the system. Mr. Michael Thompson is a prime example of that. What time is it, babe? It's 10 o'clock, folks. We've been on for an hour and a half. Imagine that. But, I wanted to come home and I wanted to touch base with our Hard Intentions family. And say we made it home safely. We had a long trip, 4,100 miles, and we're here. And we're here with our mutts. We're here with our family. And we just want to thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to have to tune out in a while, here in a minute. White powder, Frank Reynolds. Look at that. Look what we got to come home to. Huh, girl? Yeah. Yeah. Good night, Turkey Loco. What's up, brother? Yeah. Turkey Loco. Yeah, we're gonna have to tune out in a bit. It's getting late. So, all right, Ian. Thank you, Billy Jump. What's up? Yeah, give us a call. Give me a call tomorrow. I won't be that. We're gonna go to church in the morning.
Hold on, I want to see something.
Shanka, what's up? Lake Water. Good night.
Shanka, I just want to say I love watching your videos on Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful time with your grandkids. And I like your stuff, and much respect to you and your family. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate it. I was showing Mitch. I'm all look at where I'm driving. So, anyways, I hope you guys are all well. I don't know if you guys are back in town, but we missed you too, brother.
All right, Oak Poacher. Yes, I was in Vacaville, by the way, too.
That's where we actually got married.
Yeah, that's where Adrian and I met and got married. Chicano for true something.
For Trump.
What's up, Jay? You know, that's the thing about America. Make it home safe. That's right, Mike. Jason, see ya. You can be whatever you want in America. Whatever you want. You just got to work hard at it. So, what's that mean? It means whatever you got to do, you do it fucking hard. Right? You guys take care. We love you guys. Good night, Mike.
Don't forget to check out our Viking merch. That's underneath this video.
Check out if you like Viking stuff, let us know. We got some down there, and I might be doing some new shit soon. So, Lupe,
thanks,
good night, brother.
Good night, Ghost Rider. Good night, Sharon.
Good night, Billy. Good night, Tashanka. Peter.
Tashanka, love, loyalty, honor, and respect. Always thank you very much. Missy Smiley.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I see that. I agree with that, Jay. Recall Newsom. You guys take care out there. Thank you for tuning in. We missed you more than you know. Take care. Have a good night.
We'll see you Wednesday.
Good night, Jack. Good night, Jack Offer. Derek, good night.
I'll put a video probably on Tuesday. Watch it. And don't forget to check out Damage Done whenever they put this video up. It's going to be good.
Yeah, we got an interview with a guy from Detroit whose family was involved with serious people. And he got his shit together. We're going to do the first part soon. And, hey, we love you guys. Take care. Dearly deported.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night. Have a good one. And do it hard.